this is the 4th video, and guess what? I'm gonna delete it. Bye. Not really, because the 4th video would be me, right? Alright. I must continue, because it's God's will, okay? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to create this video. Yes, you guys, I have tried and tried, and I finally got this right, okay? There was some videos I had deleted, and for some reason it was deleted somewhere else on this phone, and it had it packed up full of videos, so that's why I didn't have no storage. So in between scenes, I might cut it off, you guys, because I don't know if this phone is going to last throughout all of my makeup looks, because y'all know I talk and everything. So basically, you guys, I'm going to use my new products, the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. I'm going to use the Peptides Moisturizer, Strengthen and Illuminate Moisturizer. I'm going to use the Believe Beauty Concealer here, Got You Covered. Is it called Got You Covered? You're Covered Liquid Concealer in Cocoa. I might use the Signature A Club eyeshadow thing. I'm waiting on the seller to contact me, so I probably won't use that. No, I'm not going to use that till the seller contact me about that. But I will be using the I Seek palette that I showed y'all in my haul. I might even use this Believe Beauty palette, you guys, just to check it out. And also the Maybelline what is it, expert wear powders here for my brows. I don't know which one I'm going to use. And you know I have the 2 other brushes. I showed y'all the products. And my Hard Candy Glow Setting Spray. Y'all know I will use this. I think I mentioned that also in a video, a haul video. So there might be a few more other things that I might use, like the NYX 3-Step Sculpt. I don't know if I've already showed y'all this palette and used it before. We'll see. I'll probably use that. But y'all, let's go ahead and get started for real. I've already used the Neutrogena Glow Primer and Serum, okay? This I do like. It's just, it does provide a little bit of moisture, but to me it's not enough for me right now since it's cold. But this is nice when you don't want your skin to be oily, but you need a little hydration, and it has the hyaluronic acid, which is amazing. Hyaluronic acid, and especially collagen products, very good for now since it's cold outside. The older you get, you lose collagen, y'all. Collagen is what make you look young and youthful. So, just saying, collagen and hyaluronic acid, yes, you need that in your skincare. So now I'm going to go ahead and use this Bliss Peptides Moisturizer, Strengthen and Illuminate Lotion. This is like a regular lotion, you guys. I've already put it on once because, like I said, everything was acting up on me. So as you can see, it goes on like a regular moisturizer, honestly. And I just say that it doesn't moisturize as much as I thought it would. Like, I thought my face would feel a little oily, but actually this kind of absorbs into the skin. So we'll see what it does after 30 minutes. Y'all know how some moisturizers, you put them on and they feel like they're not going to do nothing, but within 30 minutes, you're like, oh, my skin is feeling a little bit oily. So I've had moisturizers like that back in the day, so we'll see, y'all. But this is like a regular moisturizer. I will have to get back with y'all as far as a review or whatnot about this moisturizer. Let you know if I really like it or whatnot. I'll come back with a review. Now, I'm doing this makeup look today because I've got to do my Snazzy Saturday video. This is the weekend of my birthday. Most people will be getting ready to go out or whatnot and celebrate. I'm not doing it due to COVID. I'm not going to go out and celebrate. Maybe I might do something like after my birthday or on my birthday. Maybe I might do something or something. Maybe, okay? I'm not going to go out and celebrate, but I'm celebrating inside, like in my soul and spirit and inside my home. So that's what I'm doing, okay? So just saying. So like I said, you guys, I didn't say this, but I do have my, what is it? My vanity lights on in the back, and I think it really looks good. But this camera is amazing, and I just can't resist. I can't stop using this phone. The camera is absolutely amazing. So y'all, let's go ahead and put on the foundation, the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum. Okay. This is in shade 6 to 7, which is tan. Perfect. As you can see, I've already used it once. This is absolutely amazing stuff, you guys. It is light coverage, so you can manage how much coverage you want. I feel like with serum foundations, you have to, a lot of them can be like, they go on thin light, like less coverage. So if you like me and you have hyperpigmentation and stuff like that, you probably gonna have to go over this at least twice. I do like it. It feels thin on the skin. It's one of those thin, like serum foundations. I have used thicker ones, but this one happens to be a thick one. Now, if you see me, I'm rubbing across my face with this serum. Now, the next time I'm going to bounce it onto my face like a beauty blender, and I'm going to get more coverage because I've already taped this video before, so I'm taping it again. This part here, and after the foundation, you guys, some of the parts I'm just gonna have to show you what I'm gonna do and show it to you, because I don't know how long the storage is gonna last on this phone. I'm being completely honest. So I gotta get some good storage, like at least 60 something megabytes or something. That usually works for me with these phones. But anyways, like I'm rubbing it on right now, and you see the coverage, and I'm not putting it underneath my eyes. I don't put foundation on underneath my eyes. I just stopped doing that. That seems to bring out every line underneath my eyes, and I don't like to do that. I keep that available, like that area, for concealer, okay, concealer. Okay, so this is what it looks like with one coat on. This is very natural. If you're a natural girl, you will love just one coat of this mascara. But because I have the hyperpigmentation stuff a little bit on my skin, I want a little bit more coverage. And you're going to see I'm going to get it with a second layer. And a third layer, it will be full coverage. Now, this is what I do for the second layer. I like to bounce it on like a beauty sponge. It's going to give me, look at there. You can automatically tell, like, look. See all of this hyperpigmentation, but look over here with the, just me dabbing this serum on like a beauty sponge. So, in other words, the only difference is I got a brush, but I do not have it wet. So, this is actually supplying more coverage because I'm dabbing it on like a beauty sponge. So that's what I like, is that you can build this up. This foundation, you can build it up to medium and even up to full coverage. I am going to just put on this second layer. I think that is medium coverage. I'm good with anything that's medium coverage or more. I prefer full coverage though. Makeup most of the time, okay? I'm not into really light foundations because I do have a few areas on my skin that, you know, I need to cover, like certain areas really good. I prefer foundations that cover. And for this to be a serum foundation, this is buildable, and I'm getting the coverage that I want, and that's what I like about it. This is the L'Oreal foundation, and I've been waiting on it, you guys. This shade was sold out for over a month. I would go into the store and look specifically for this shade, and I could not find it. They had other shades, a few of the other shades, and at one point all the shades were almost sold out. So I knew that there was something spectacular about this foundation and I needed to try. And so I finally went at the right time, and y'all look at this. Like, this is such a beautiful serum foundation. I do love serum foundations. Back in the day when I created makeup videos, you know, I would always buy and try serum foundations because they have some good ingredients in it, usually with serum foundations. You can find a lot of good skincare ingredients. Just like this one have the hyaluronic acid, so that's good ingredient for the skin. So as you can see, like, this covers right here, 2 layers covered a lot. I am very impressed and I absolutely love it. If you look at my nose area, the broken capillary is absolutely concealed. Like, I don't even have to put concealer there to cover that. And if you look at my under eye area where I didn't put any product there versus where I put the product at, you can see that that is really good coverage. And this is with just 2 layers. So just imagine if I went in with 3 layers. Oh my goodness, I would look like I had a filter on my face, I feel. So this is very good. And I like the fact that it does feel light on the skin. You do not feel this product on the skin. I like that. I don't like heavy foundations or anything that feels like it's clogging up my pores. I don't like that type of foundations. So I would highly recommend this L'Oreal True Match, what's it called? Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum Foundation. I have on 6 to 7 tan. So they have many shades for everybody. So I'm just saying that if you're wondering what shade I have on, it's in 6, 7 tan. So I like it. As you can see, the second layer, I'm just bouncing my brush with the product and just blending it and bouncing it into my skin. I want it to somewhat dry up and not be, you know how sometimes serums can take time to dry up. And they do normally. So you just bounce your brush over it a few times and you can get that to, you know, you won't have no problem with that issue or whatnot. But I kind of made a mess with my foundation and I hate when I do that. You know, you get foundation all around the lid. I hate that. Me talking and trying to hurry up, thinking about my space. I don't like to think about like my SD card space and stuff like that. I just need to get one that I know that I ain't gonna run out of time or space on the you know, while I'm trying to create a video. That is just like, for me, y'all know me, I take my time and I love to say everything. I like to talk and stuff. I'm not one of those to go real fast and all that. But anyways, you guys, I highly recommend this foundation. L'Oreal, you did a very good job. This looks amazing as a first impression. Now, as far as endurance, how long this lasts, or does this get oily throughout the day, I don't know. This is the first time of me putting this on, so I'm just saying. Okay? So, all right, you guys, that is the foundation. I recommend it. I love it. Great job, L'Oreal Paris. That was really good. So now I'm going to put on my concealer. This is one of my favorites. This is the ELF Hydrating Camo Concealer in Medium Warm. This one has a yellow hue to it. It does brighten very good on me, but it still has that yellow undertone. So it just works with my skin, even though it highlights really well. And I actually like the highlights. So yeah, it's cold outside. That's when I normally like to do the highlight and the hard contour or the hard bronzing. Most people like to do it in the summer. I like to do it when it gets cold out. I like to really, I don't know, I think with the color, the autumn tones, like the color of everything. I feel like really bold contour colors and bold makeup looks good in the wintertime. That's just my opinion, more than it does in the summertime. I just feel like just going all out with makeup during the wintertime. It just may be me, y'all, but I'm just saying that's just what I like to do. And I'm going to use my LA Colors concealer brush and just blend this in, you guys. And you're going to see how highlighting that is. But once I put on my, my contour shade, the Believe Beauty contour shade and all that stuff, this is all going to work good. Because see how it's just kind of blended in with the foundation? Because it has that yellow undertone, so it's brightening as well as blending into my foundation. And then on the corner side, what I normally do is I just grab my foundation brush and just blend it in. Or I just bring it on out. Like for instance, this is what I do normally. You know, just use my foundation brush and stop it at a certain point. And once I get everything on you, it's not going to be a big deal. So y'all, what I'm going to do is go ahead and blend this out, and I'll come back because I'm thinking about the storage space on this phone. So let me go ahead and finish blending this out, and you're going to see the highlighted areas when I come back here in a second, okay? Alright, so now I got the areas highlighted. So what I like to do is grab my foundation brush and actually kind of blend in the highlighted areas, because right now it's looking like it's like kind of all over the place. In some places it's a little blotchy. You know, when you're going, like when you're fixing makeup and you're going really quick, I just like to do this right here to kind of blend in the highlights so it doesn't look like it's like different in different zones. And I'm going to use my concealer here. I'm going to dab it on the back of my hand because I had to put some eye drops in my eyes. Every time when I actually like wash my hair, this is just something that maybe some of y'all might experience as well. My eyes get red, so if you notice that my eyes is red, it does that every time when I wash my hair. I don't know why, but it's been like that for years. My eyes get really red and all of that. So I'm going to add some more concealer. I'm going to use a different brush because I put some eye drops in my eyes just to kind of clear the redness. But that's what you see because it hasn't been long since I washed my hair and braided it up. Just getting my hair ready for my birthday. So I'm just going back over with a little bit more concealer. Then I'm going to take my foundation brush and just smooth it back out again. I really didn't need the extra concealer, but I'm just going to put it on there anyways because, like I said, I used the eye drops. I'm using the wrong brush. Wait a minute. I used the eye drops because, and then the eye drops kind of roll down. And so I'm just going to add the concealer back on. So if you notice that my lashes are wet and all that, I'm not crying. This is just just me putting eye drops, okay? So I still need a little bit underneath my eyes. I didn't go as close to my eyes underneath my eyes on this side. This side over here is fine, but this side isn't. I'm trying not to touch anything. But I know every time I wash my hair, my eyes turn red. So this is like one video that I have done that I actually washed my hair and then came in here and created a video. Normally I do not. Normally it's like an off day and I decide to do all of this, have like a spa day or whatnot. But today I need to do my snazzy Saturday. So yeah. So now you guys, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and do the contour and do my brows. So with the contour, I'm going to use this here. This is the Believe Beauty You're Covered Liquid Concealer. Yeah, I'm going to put these brushes over here on the side so I don't use them. I don't want to get them all messed up. I'm going to use a fresh brush to do my concealer. So I'm just going to grab one of these brushes. I feel like this brush is going to be a tad bit too big, but you know what? I'm just going to go with it. Maybe, I don't know. I got another one of those brushes, so this one will work. I'll get the same brush that I use with my foundation, and that way, yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. Just keeping everything clean anyways. So now I'm going to use the Believe Beauty You're Covered Liquid Concealer. This is in Cocoa. And I'm going to put a little bit on because I feel like this is going to be intense. I don't even think I need much. But this is what I want. I want an intense bronze cheek. Y'all know I like bronzer as my blush. However, I'm probably going to use a blush anyways. But just saying. Oh, this feels so good. And just, I know it's, I love it already. Like, for real. I feel like because I've used this concealer before as concealer, I felt like using it as a contour shade was going to be good. I might add a little bit on my nose. Sometimes I like to do that. And then, well, I'm going to do it just a little bit. And I'm not going to do what you average, like the average contour person would do. Sometimes I like to do the line, and I'm just going to do this, okay? I'm going to do it a little different. Just a little bit, and try it this way and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the Believe Beauty Got You What You're Covered Liquid Concealer in Cocoa. So let's go ahead and blend this out with the same type of foundation brush that I used before. Not using that all over my face just because my eye, which it is clearing up. It's just I washed my hair, y'all. So now I'm just going to blend this in, and I'm just dabbing it on. I'm not going to go through there and just like, you know, see? I'm just going to dab it and blend it on. And I haven't put any powder underneath my eyes. A lot of times I go in and put powder on underneath my eyes to brighten, but I'm gonna do that afterwards. So y'all, let me go ahead and finish contouring, and I'll come back to the brows. Okay, alright you guys, I know this looks really intense, but this is the way I like it, and this is how I'm gonna fix it. So this is the, once again, the Believe Beauty You're Covered Liquid Concealer in Cocoa. So the next thing I like to do is actually grab my powder. I've been loving the Hard Candy Baked Brightness Set Sheer Envy Loose Powder. The thing that I don't like is that it just gets all over the place, you know. But outside of that, it's a nice powder. I really like it. It does brighten and highlight and all that good stuff. So I'm going to grab a clean brush, like, yeah, for real, for real, for real, for real. A clean brush, and I'm going to highlight, and then I'm going to turn around and probably use the brush to highlight. And also, y'all know I have this brush right here I'm going to use for bronzer here in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that on out. And then I have another new brush. Where's the other one? I do not see it. Oh, I just used it. It was the concealer brush. Okay. So now I'm going to, I guess I'm just going to use a brush like this because y'all need to wash my brushes. I have the proper size brush in this box, but I haven't cleaned it. And I'm going to use clean brushes as much as I can. So I'm going to use this ELF. Oh, no, it's a LA Colors loose powder brush. I'm going to use this and dab into this powder. Now, one thing about this powder, it's going to go everywhere. But it really does highlight. And you see how low I went with the bronzer. Now, a lot of times I like that once I get all this even down here. So I'm just going to add this powder on. There it goes. That's the only thing about it. It goes out everywhere. And what I can do is I'm going to fix that. I'm going to let it set just a little bit. I don't care for like baking and setting. I rather just press it in. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dab some of this off of the brush and actually set this rather than do the what is it, the baking and stuff, that sometimes make my skin look super duper dry. So see there, I went up a little higher. See there how the highlight went up higher? Okay, and then underneath the eyes, I'm going to try to do this with this big brush. Normally I use a smaller brush, and I'm going to go up close to my nose area where that bronzer is all over my nose, go down, okay, and then go back across like this, right on top of the bronzer. Okay, and then just kind of press it. I normally use my ELF brush, like a contour brush, to do this. I don't think I have one that's clean. And don't worry about this, because when I put the blush on, it's going to look perfect. The main thing I think about is just keeping this contour shade kind of neat around my nose to throw off that contour nose. See there? Like, I'm liking that. Doing the same thing over here. Starting with the nose area on the side here. Getting the contour all neat. So you see what I'm doing? So basically, y'all, let me go ahead and just finish doing this, and I'll be back and y'all can take a look at it. Alright, so right now this is probably looking a little weird, but I am baking these areas because I feel like I went a little too close up with the bronzer after I looked at it real good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that time to bake, and then I'm going to go in with some bronzer on top of the cream bronzer. Now, sometimes I don't do that. Sometimes I do. I feel like with this actual concealer, it dries so good you don't really need to set it with a powder. But I'm going to do it because I want my makeup a little bit more bold in a sense. But I'm going to use my NYX the brow glue here, and I'm going to put this on my brows. Yeah. Just like that. And over here on this side. I should have been done put that on, so I might just go ahead and put on the bronzer while this dry, because I like to do the brow glue first before I put on my powder, because my powder just goes right onto the glue in the shape I'm like kind of sweeping on the brow glue. It just kind of goes in that direction when I put on the powder. So I'm already defining my brows. That's what I love about this brow glue. And also, this NYX Brow Glue will grow out your brow hairs, y'all. Like, this is the most hairs I've had. And I don't know. I've never had this amount of brows where you actually can see them. Okay? Because even when I would grow them out, they still look very thin and very sparse. But this is thicker than ever before, and this is nothing on it. This is natural. Okay, so this grows your brows. It's the NYX Brow Glue. But I still want the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I still want to try that, but I'm just saying, if you're looking for something to thicken up your brows or whatever, I think you should give it a try. It may not work for everybody, but it worked for me. Like, seriously, my brows have grown so much. So while we're waiting on this brow glue to dry, I'm going to go ahead and set my contour and all of that. And I think I should take off the highlighter first. I think that's good enough because my face is starting to look dry, and I don't like for my face to look dry. So I'm going to go ahead and just dab this off. Look at that. Highlighted, ain't it? But everything's going to kind of like, what is it? The dry phase is going to get out of the way once I use that Hard Candy Radiant, what is it called? The Glow Setting Spray by Hard Candy. Because I'm using a lot of powders and I don't like to bake. However, sometimes we got to bake. So, y'all, I'm going to put this in this glare. Maybe we can get this glare out of the way from outside. I hate that when that happens. Let me see if I can find something to get this glare. I don't want this glare on my video. Hell no. So let me put something like right over this glare. Hold on, y'all. That is going to get everything all in the way. Let me use this. Did she take this completely out? Yes. So, I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all probably just saw me just like, yeah, I had to get that glare out of the way. I don't like a glare in my videos. Back in the day, I used to have glares in my video, and I look back at it and I go, why didn't I do something about that? But anyways, you guys, now we've taken that off, and I still feel like my brow glue is still like wet. So let's go ahead and put on some powder here. So I have my Nude for All palette here, and I also have my NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette here for bronzer. So I feel like I'm going to start with this bronzer, because even though this bronzer is in the palette that says light, I feel like this bronzer, it just doesn't go good with me. I just feel like sometimes it's just not good for my skin. So I'm going to get the one in medium and try it. Maybe that is the proper bronzer, but we will see. I know this one is different, honestly, than this one. It may not look like it, but it is. And even this shimmer bronzer works. I'm kind of thinking about trying to use the shimmer bronzer to see how that will look. It looks like this. I kind of want to try and just see what it looks like. Just grab just a little bit of it, you know. So I think I'm going to use this shimmer bronzer. I just showed it to you. Instead of that bronzer, the matte bronzer, I'm going to use the shimmer and just see what it looks like. Because sometimes shimmer bronzers look absolutely amazing. I have used them several times. So let's just add a little bit of this shimmer and let's see what it looks like. And I'm not going to put a whole lot. Like, yes, like look at that. Wow, it is shiny and I like it. It's very shiny and I like it. So something a little different doesn't hurt to try. Like, I like that. Okay, because my blush is going to go up here, and I like how I got everything going here, going back and going up. Okay, so I'm not bringing my, you know, my face won't look like it's going down. We want our face to go up and lifted. We want our face to look lifted, you guys, not hanging. Okay, so yeah, I'm 45, so I don't need my face looking like it's hanging. All right, so I'm gonna add some on my forehead up here. I actually love this shimmer tone. It's actually a beautiful color for eyeshadow too. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit because I don't want to cover my highlight too much. Now, normally I come down about here with my bronzer. I could, but I think this looks good right here. I think it's okay. My forehead like is pretty much contoured. And then I'm going to add some contour under here, of course, under my chin. Sculpt this jawline. Put it there. And then normally I do put it on my nose, but really I don't have to. I'm just going to dab just a little bit. Just a little bit. And like I said, I don't put the lines on my nose no more. I just basically just sweep over bronzer. That is just the new style, the new way of contouring the nose. I like it. Some people don't. Some people say it looks crazy. Some people say it doesn't look good. But beauty is all in the eye of the beholder, okay? So I think it looks beautiful, and I get tired of just having two lines here sometimes, and sometimes I like that. It just depends. So I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit, y'all, okay? Because I like to see my entire face, because the way I had the camera, I really couldn't see it that much. So I could blend out this bronzer just a little bit more, especially on the sides here. Just a little bit. I feel like I put more bronzer on this side than I did the other side. It looks like that. But it's all good. Once all the colors come on, y'all gonna be like, wow, that is so pretty. That's what y'all gonna say to me. All right, so I know y'all can't talk through the video, but anyways, y'all, now it's time for me to do my brows, and I'm gonna do my brows actually off camera because that takes a little time. And once again, I'm still thinking about my storage. Okay, I'm still thinking about it. So let me go ahead and do my brows and I come back. I don't know which shade I'm going to go for. This is Cool Cocoa and this one is Night Sky. I think I'm going to go with Cool Cocoa. It's already been open. No, this is not the new one. Oh my goodness, that's not even the new one. This is the Made for Mocha. Okay, I think I'm going to use Made for Mocha. And we're gonna try this one, y'all. Okay, so now let me do this off camera and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, look at these bold brows. I love this color. I love this, the NYX brow glue. I am in love with it. I love bold brows. I do go natural at times, as y'all know, but I love me some bold brows. And y'all, this is the Maybelline Expert Wear and Made for Mocha. This is the color that I have on my brows with the NYX Brow Glue. I love it. I love how I flicked out the hair a little bit because that glue just, oh, it's just so good. I can just imagine what the Anastasia Brow Freeze is going to be like when I get it. But this is Made for Mocha by Maybelline Expert Wear Single Eyeshadow. Y'all, that's what I have on. Really bold, and it's going to look fantastic with my hair when I put it on, okay? So anyways, you guys, so let's go ahead and finish the face real quick, and then we'll get to the eyes, okay? And let me check my storage, I think I'm good, but yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm just thinking about the storage. But anyways, you guys, let's go on in. I did not use the NYX 3-step to sculpt. I did not use that. Y'all know I used the Nude for All palette with the shimmer bronzer, which I almost hit myself with. I really love the shimmer. I love how everything is like up here and around. I love it. Just my preference. Okay, so now with blush, I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to use this Beauty For You. I would use my cream, like my cream, y'all know what I'm talking about, like my cream blush. I really don't use it that much. I should be using it. What did I do with it? It's the Rimmel cream blushes. Here they are. They're lip and cheek. I should be using these because I showed y'all these and I really don't use these enough. Like, I really don't. I have one in Rose. One of them is called, what are they called, y'all? One is called Rose Above and one is called Don't Quarrel About It. I'm not a big fan of coral lipstick nor blushes, but every once in a while I do go for a coral blush because it really does go with my skin tone. But this Rose Above, I kind of feel like putting this on and maybe adding a little powder on top. I'm going all out. Yes, it's going to be a full glam, full dramatic look, whatever you want to call it. This is nothing new for any of you who have watched me over the years do makeup looks. My makeup looks are always bold. So this is what the Rose Above looks like. That looks really pretty and I think it will look really good. It's a little bold, but since I've got all this bold contour on, I feel like, why not just go on and keep it bold, girl? So this has my moisturizer on it. Y'all, this is a good idea when you're using powders, especially powders, but even when you're using like cream, blushes, lip and blush tints or whatever, have some moisturizer on your brush. I know I got powder on, but I haven't really powdered my whole face, and I don't think I need to. The highlighting powder from Hard Candy, the baking set, that's enough powder. I don't need to go back over. So I use a stipple brush so I can just add. Honestly, I like to dab it on with my finger first, because that kind of manage out, like I can gradually put some on, blend it out, and then I'll go from there whether how much is that enough, do I need to stop, blah blah blah. And this has some moisturizer in it, so it's going to blend out kind of sheer. That's why I say that. However, everybody do things the way that you want to, but if you look at it, it's a bit sheer, so it's not too dramatic. Okay, if I had not put moisturizer on this brush, this would be like really extreme. And for some of y'all might say it's already extreme, but for me, once I put on my eyeshadow and shit like that, I feel like everything is going to come together and it's going to be fine. And I did come in a little too close in the inner corner there. I'm bad about doing that, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to add just a little bit. Three little dots is enough. Look at how much I got left. Okay, I could use that on my lips if I wanted to, but I was wanting to go for something maybe a little bit more nude. Y'all know how much I love nude lipsticks. Like, I wasn't thinking about putting this on as a lipstick, but I like this side better already. Okay, I do. I like the other side a little bit better. I don't know why. Sometimes it's like that, ain't it, y'all? Sometimes you get started and it's like, you know what, I think I like the other side better, the way I put on everything. Ain't nobody perfect. Okay, so we just gonna go with it, okay? We're gonna go with this. Now, if it still looks real dramatic and all that, you know, if it still look like you say, oh my God, that looks clownish, that's a little bit too much, then go in with a beauty blender or something like that, and just like this brush here, I can just go back in and just dab it and put the bronzer on there and just smooth it on out. Look at there. See the difference? This softened up. This see there? It's softened, and this is still bold. So you can just go back over with the bronzer brush or your foundation. But only thing about foundation brush, it could take it completely off. So I normally like to go in with my bronzer my bronzer brush to like sheer a hard or real pigmented blush. Now I like this. This is Sheila style. I love to bring out my Native American cheeks. I love it. I love my cheeks, and I love my, y'all should know that if you watch my makeup looks back in the day on my Sheila Shimay channel. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I love to really bring out my Native American cheeks and everything about me. Every culture, everything about me, I like to stick it out and just say, hey, this is me. But anyways, what I put on was the Rimmel, not the Rimmel, this is the Hard Candy Lip and Cheek Tint. This is in Rose Above, R-O-S-E Above, A-B-O-V-E. That's what this is. Love it. You can put this on your lips as well, but that's just not what I want to do as far as lip color. So now I'm going to go ahead, you guys, and go ahead and put on the highlighter. So when I get to the eyeshadows, basically I can go, I'm done, except for putting on the setting spray. So highlighters. Now I have some in here, and y'all know what? Like I said, I still have eyeshadows to do. So I'm just like, y'all bear with me. It takes me forever. But I'm just so like particular about how I like my makeup to look. That's what it is. I like it to look the way that I want it to look. I just don't want to throw something on. You know, I'm just like that. So I'm gonna use this Lancome highlighter. There goes my paper. I'm gonna use my highlighter palette here I've had for a while. I really love this highlighter palette. It's one of my favorites, and I can't stop using it. It's just so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush. This is not my favorite brush. My favorite brush, you know what, I don't want to use that. I'm gonna use my Nude brush. I've got some new ones that I have actually used for today. I'm gonna use this one here. This is the ELF. It's supposed to be a contour brush or something like that, and I love it for highlighter. So I'm going to use the golden shade. I'm going to use all 3 shades, okay? Just touch every 3 shades. There's a peach tone, there is a golden tone, and even a sort of like a light champagne tone in the center. So I'm just going to touch all 3 of them and use all 3 of them. And this does have a little bit of glitter, as you can see. And I'm just touching it one time and going over it one time. I'm not really gonna, you know, like put a whole lot on. I don't need a whole lot. I have enough going on my face, so I don't need to add more to it. So add some on my chin. I like that look. I like a shiny chin, okay? I love that. And then sometimes I like to bring it up here around my temples a little bit. Have a little added shine there. When I move, you know, it's just like, look at her shiny forehead. Look at her shiny nose. Look at her shiny cheekbones. Okay, I like that, and everybody like what they like, okay? So that is good for me. I feel like I got more on one side. I always feel like that all the time. Like, what is up with me? Look like one side always be a little bit more intensified than the other. Lately, it's been like that. I used to didn't feel too much like that, but then again, my videos will be so long, so I kind of did feel that way. So what I'm gonna do now, you guys, I really want to spray my face, but I feel like I need to do my eyeshadows, because you can tell my face is a bit dry because I put on all the powders and stuff. But I'm loving how everything is looking. This may be too bold for some of y'all, but this is just what I like. So I feel like going, since this look is a bold look, why not put on a bold lip color? I was gonna go with the nude. I kind of feel like going with the nude, but then I'm kind of like, you got all these lipsticks that you haven't even put on yet, and you need to. So I'm going to use this one. I really love this. I think it will go good with my cheeks and the bronzer. This is the L'Oreal Color Rich Shea Mica 620. I've had this on while I was doing a car vlog. I bought it and I put it on, and I really haven't used it. I do want to line my lips a little bit to keep it in line, so I didn't get out my liner. I think, let's see, y'all, my liners and everything is all over the place, but I think this one will work. This is the Nyx Suede Lip Liner in, I think it's London. So this one is one of my favorite lip liners. It's just so good for every kind of nude, almost every kind. Even when you get one that's real light, this will simmer the nude down. So I like to go a little bit below my, when it comes down to my bottom lip, and I really don't like to overline on the top anymore like I used to. I like to stay in line on the top, keep it in line without overlining. And then sometimes I do overline, so it just depends on what mood I'm in. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And one thing that I noticed some people are doing is actually blending out the liner a little bit. I don't do it with my finger. A lot of them are doing it with like brushes and stuff. I'm just going to use my finger and blend out the liner a little bit. And now I'm going to use the shade Mica, the L'Oreal Color Rich lipstick. And I don't want this to go like too far, like I just don't want it to be too, I don't want to overline, okay? I just want it to stay right on my lips. So there we go. That's good with me. Okay. So now it's time for eyeshadows. And this could be the really like, I'm gonna put some highlighter right there. Now this could be the longest part here. I do want y'all to take a look at it, but I feel like, you know I'm going to take a little while, but why would I take, like, why would I not, what am I trying to say? Why would I not, like, show y'all the eye palette I seek, and I've showed y'all everything else. But you gotta look at like my storage and stuff. I don't know where I'm at. So what I'll do is I'll come back and create another makeup look or eye makeup look using this shade called I Seek, sorry. And you will see it, okay? Because I feel like it's going to take a long time. Y'all have seen a good bit of the new products. Y'all know the products that y'all have seen. But I'm going to go ahead and create an eye makeup look and then come back with the finished look, okay? I think that will be better so I don't have to worry about my storage and all that stuff. And then next time I will have it all together, you guys. I just got to get all this together because I'm not on my original like app that I'm used to. This is different. I've used this Filmora before, but not on my phone. I've used it on my computer as far as an editing app, but I haven't used it as in recording. So yeah, you guys, I'm a little like, I don't know, like if this gonna cut off and I don't have no more storage, y'all don't get to see the finished look or whatnot. So let me go ahead and just fix my eyes, and believe me, everything's gonna come from this palette. And if I use the Believe Beauty palette, I will let you know, but I feel like I'm gonna stick to the I Seek palette, okay? So let me go ahead and do this look, you guys. This is the shades, y'all. Look at this. It's so pretty. I know the shades I'm gonna use already. Y'all get ready. It's gonna be intense. Because I have an intense look going on and I just need to put my hair on. I have everything fixed. So y'all hold on for a little bit, okay? Hold on. Okay, to begin with, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you every shade. To begin with, I use this shade right here. This is what I'm using right now. This is the shade that you see right now. I'm putting it on very lightly. This is like the transition. Okay, that's the first shade. So let me continue, okay? Right on top of that shade, I use this peachy tone right here just to smooth out that tone that I used a minute ago, which is this one here. Just kind of soften it up just a little bit because this is my transition. So the next shade I'm going to use, I feel, is going to be, let me just look. I'll come back and tell you. So now, you guys, what shade I use is this pink shade right here, just to get it a little bit bold and ready and prepared for the next shade. I'm putting on different shades just to intensify as I get closer to the lash line. And I'm about to use one that's like a burgundy next, which will be, where is it at? I seen it a minute ago. I think I'm going to use this. Let's see, which one? I think I'm going to use this one. I've seen two of them. I think I'm going to use this burgundy shade right here. and or either one of these. I'll come back and show it to you. So I'm going to increase that, and then I'm going to go in with my main shade that's going to go on my lid, and it's probably going to cover a good bit of what I have on, but I'm still going to show you everything. As you can see, these colors are very pigmented. I'm not having no issues, y'all. Like, this is blending out so good. Look at this. Like, this is such a good palette. I felt like it was going to be a good one, and it is. It's blending out so well and so easily. Like, this is probably going to be one of my favorite palettes. But let me go ahead with the next shade, and I'll tell you which one I'm using. So if you can look on the corner side, and I intense this color, and I'm about to pull it on to the side. The shade I use is this one here, the one I showed you from the beginning. It's like a burgundy, like pink shade, sort of red. And I'm going to bring it out just a little bit, just like kind of give it that look that I like, that really looks good on me, in my opinion. I like to bring it out a little further. This is not for everyone to come out farther, out on the side. I mean, I just like it like that. I think it looks good once I go back and straighten it up, because I'm just putting it on right now. So I will straighten it up where it's really straight and looking firm, but I'm just showing y'all the steps one by one. Now I'm basically ready to put on the main shadow on my lid, and then I'm also going to add another shade like on the bottom lash line. I don't know, I might just add it on to this color right here, but then again, we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on the color that I want on my lid right now. Okay, so what I just put on my lid, you guys, is this beautiful red color. I could not resist. This is so pretty. That's my favorite color so far. Put it all over my lid. Did go up a little high. I didn't cover all the pink and not even the deeper tone color here, but I am going to go ahead and add one other shade I wanted to put on. But then again, I'm just like, Sheila, this is probably enough. But I feel like I need a little bit more color on this side, and I wanted to add a different color. So I think I'm going to add this deeper, like brown sort of plum shade. It's a mixture. It's like a plum purple. It's like a plum purple shade right here. I think I'm going to put that on, and then I might add a little glitter, y'all. So you'll see the complete eye makeup look next. So I just told you what I'm fixing to do. So you'll see the complete eye look and the makeup look, everything, okay? All right. All right, so this is what the look is looking like. I put the glitter there. I really like this palette. Y'all, this is similar to some palettes that I've used that's name brand. So if you're looking for a dupe palette, this is one. I'll talk about it at the end. But I went ahead and opened up the Believe Beauty palette. And what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of peach, this peach tone in the center, just right above this here, up onto my brow bone. Just like that. See, I think it gave just a little bit more to the look just by going up a little higher onto my brow bone, and even down here next to the red shade. Got a little glitter that came off then, but I did use glitter glue. I highly recommend, do not use this stuff without glitter glue. This will get in your eyes, but y'all, I am loving this palette. I knew it when I saw it on Amazon. I was like, that is a damn good palette. I just could kind of tell it. It really does bring out my brown eyes. Look at this. Isn't my brown eyes so beautiful? And I really intensified my brows so that y'all could see with the mocha, whatever it's called, mocha shade, it will bring it out. See what I'm saying? That little peach tone on top is really bringing out the red tone on my lid, and then my brown eyes is really looking good. The sun has went down. I know if I was to go outside, y'all probably say, oh my God, your eyes look amazing. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I don't know if I want a matte tone. I think I'm going to go with a matte tone. I don't think I need another shimmer, but we'll see. I'm going to use this shade here. This is a wonderful palette, by the way. Like, look at that peach tone right above the red tones. I'm going to use this like warm vanilla shade right here on my brow bone to add a little highlight here. And then I'm going to go in with the little silver tone, or not silver tone, the golden tone as well. I'm going to blend both of them so that my brow bone looks matte as well as shimmer. So I have a little shimmer and a little matte mixed together. I do that sometimes. And I'm going to put the shimmer shade like right where my arch is located. This shimmer shade right here. This is the matte tone, and this here is the shimmer tone right here. You might not can see that, but it is shimmer. So I'm going to add that like right here. See there? See the little shine there? Right here. See that little shine? I'm going to leave it right there. Right where my arch is going up. Okay, and then over here on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. This is such a beautiful look. It's over in the evening, y'all. I had to turn on my ring light. So if you notice now that I'm even more intensified. Okay, so I love this camera on this phone. I know a lot of you were saying I should stick to this camera view than the other one. The other one was a little bit too vivid. So I took your advice. So y'all look at that. Ah! Let's put some of this same shade into the inner corner, this highlighted shade that I put onto my brow bone. I'm going to try to put just a little bit in the inner corner here to kind of brighten my eye because I have all these red tones. Okay, so yeah, that's enough because I got some glitter here in the inner corner and I don't want that to fall in my eyes, so I'm going to get it. I'm going to push that out of the way, y'all, because I don't want none of this glitter to get in my eye at all. I don't need it. And that's the hard part, is removing glitter. Like, you have to literally scratch it off or get a Q-tip. I do have some Q-tips over there, but however, I got it out. That just come with glitters, you know what I'm saying? I use glitter glue, and all the glitter is staying on my lid, but however, you know how glitter is, it kind of moves around anyway a little bit sometimes, and that's just what it is. So that's enough highlight for me in the inner corner. I don't want to overdo all of this beautiful redness. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up on the side, and I'm actually going to go back in. I don't know, I've got glitter all on this brush now. I don't know if I have another. Let me see if I can get most of it off. I can. So I'm going to go in with the orange tone here, and I'm going to put this underneath my lash line with the other color. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look at that. But I got to straighten out that red tone, and I'm fixing to do that, you guys. So now what I'm going to do, y'all, just to make the video a little bit shorter and less, you know, and get this over with, put on my hair, let y'all see the whole look. I'm going to, this is what it's looking like now. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to clean this up. So I did use the Believe Beauty palette, okay? I used the peach tone, the golden shimmer, the medium vanilla shade in here and on my brows, and also you just saw me use the orange tone. What a beautiful palette. This is Sultry Sunset. You can get this at Dollar General. So inexpensive. So now I'm going to clean up the edge of this red tone, and I'm going to actually use this brush right here that I used here, put a little concealer on my hand, and kind of like straighten up the sides of my eye here like this, sort of like in a wing shape. That's how I'm doing it. Okay, just like that. See there? That's what I like. I want it to look like a wing, like that. And then what I do is, a lot of times I don't go back in with a brush. I kind of pat it in with my finger and let it set and dry, just like that. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and finish everything. I'm going to use my mascara, the Falsies by Maybelline. I'm not going to put on no falsies though. And I think I might go in with a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible liner into my waterline on my bottom lash line. And of course, I'll come back with the finished look. But this looks amazing. I love it, y'all. So good. Okay. Alright, you guys, this is the finished look. Isn't this gorgeous? I absolutely love this look. My brown eyes is so vivid and looking beautiful as ever. I love the entire makeup look, y'all. Like, I am really amazed by everything. I have to tell you, the liner, I just kind of put a side liner. I used the Hard Candy Marilyn Monroe collection eyeliner. I love this. It does come with a stamp as well, a wing stamp, so I do like that. And then I did spray my face with the Hard Candy Glow setting spray here. So beautiful. This has radiant pearls and coconut oil. So look at my skin. Highlighter popping, bronzer popping, eyeshadow popping, lipstick popping. Like, this is really good, ladies. I really like that. And most of all, I mean, I love everything that I used. Really, there wasn't anything that I used that I didn't like. Okay, the Believe Beauty Sunset or Sultry Sunset, this is so good. The colors are beautiful. If you have brown eyes or any color eyes, it doesn't matter. The colors are beautiful. The peachy tones in there, that copper tone, which I didn't use, I will use in another makeup look or so. And a few more shades I didn't use. I didn't use none of these on this line here. I just used this one and that one. Yes, I did. I used that one and that one and that one. Okay, so these are absolutely, and the peach tone. I used the peach tone. No, that's it right here. Okay, so sorry, I'm tired, y'all. But anyways, this is such a beautiful palette, inexpensive. It's like less than $5 at the Dollar General store. Highly recommend this one. They have several palettes, okay? Not a whole lot, but I think there's 5 other palettes, I think. Maybe 4 others, but this one is my favorite. I've tried them all, but this one I love. Okay, this is Sunset or Sultry Sunset. Really nice palette, but y'all, I have to say this Eye Silk palette, let me say it. If you're looking for any dupe palettes, I highly recommend you to check this out. Like, this palette, the pigmentation, look at my eyeshadows, look at the glitters, like, look at this shine. Like, y'all should see that this looks like I've used a high branded eyeshadow palette. This palette cost me, if I'm not mistaken, $9.99, just $10. And you get 45 shades. And these shades are so complementary to brown eyes, but however, it doesn't matter what color your eyes is. If you like some of these shades or all of these shades in this palette, get it. And I want to say this, these shadows are so easy to put on and so easy to blend that this is like a high-ended brand, but it's an inexpensive brand. So in other words, if you cannot afford a palette that has similar colors like this in it, now that it's autumn and winter time, and you can't afford it, say you got, you know, the Christmas gifts to get and all that, and you ain't got much or whatever your circumstances is. Maybe you're on a budget like I am. This palette I got from Amazon.com, and it's called Eye Silk 45 colors, and it's called Chocolate Mousse. This is absolutely amazing palette, and I would tell y'all to try the glitter pigments. Was so easy. They kind of melt into the skin. As y'all can see, there was many colors. I used this one right here with all the colors in it. Like there's several different colors, pink, blue, green, and all that. But it kind of melted in and just gave me this like shine right in the center. And I love it. Y'all, this is like high branded eyeshadow that is sold on Amazon for $9.99 by a brand called Seek. I highly recommend it. I love this palette, and they do have other shades that's complementary to other eye colors like blue color eyes, gray color eyes, whatever. So they do have other palettes that's supposed to be complementary to whatever eye color you may have. I got this one because I do have brown eyes, and I do love all the red tones. I love red and hot pink tones on my eyes because I do think that they really bring out the hazel in my eyes. My eyes really look amazing with these shadows on. So y'all need to check this out. This is from Amazon.com. I Seek. Okay. I'm going to be buying some more palettes. Trust me. I'm going to get palettes even for like, I don't care whatever they're complementary to as far as eye color. I want them all because I like all different kind of shades. So y'all, amazing. The eyeshadow palettes, amazing. Okay, absolutely wonderful. I see myself wearing this or putting these shadows on for a long time. I'll probably use that Eye Silk palette for a very, very long time because I absolutely love it. And even that Believe Beauty small palette when I need to get something on real quick, say I have an appointment out of the area and I need to get dressed, that would be a perfect palette to use just to get fixed and get done. And yeah. So, and also the colors is very pretty, peachy tones, I mean, come on, and a copper tone, perfect for this time of the year. Okay. And the moisturizer, like I have to say that I do feel like over the time that I've been creating this video, y'all, I've been creating this video now really over 2 hours. I take my time, y'all. That's just how I do makeup. I don't do makeup videos. Don't think this is like me trying to come back into the makeup community, because I'm not. I'm done with the makeup community and creating makeup looks. But you know what? Because I do fashion, makeup videos is always going to be something I'm going to put on because I'm still doing fashion. After this video, I've got to do my Snazzy Saturday video. So, but anyways, this Bliss Peptides Moisturizer, Strengthen and Illuminate. I do feel like some of this illumination that's going on like with my highlighter and my bronzer. Usually my bronzer don't highlight, usually. Usually I don't notice my bronzer. I know I use a shimmer bronzer, remember, but still I've used shimmer bronzers back in the day and I still didn't get like all of this highlight with the bronzer and the highlighter that I actually applied onto my face and all over my nose. Y'all know every place that I put on. I do feel like this does provide illumination, like illuminate your face, and I do feel like it does moisturize. My skin looks so moisturized and so smooth. I feel like the peptides, I don't know what the peptides is. I would have to look this product up, but this is by the brand Bliss. I love their melt makeup remover wipes. So they do have all sorts of skincare. I decided to try this one to see how I will like it, and I think I'm going to invest in more skincare by this brand. So anyways, I do feel like my skin looks smoother than ever. I don't see, do y'all see any rough texture and shit like that? I see just a little bit like right up in there, but nothing crazy. My skin looks so smooth and so beautiful. I am just stunned by the way I look. Like this have to have it had to have something to do with it, because tonight is the first night I've used this. So I know that this has something to do with the way my skin looks. Love it. But I did use it with the combination of the Neutrogena Hyaluronic Acid Glow Primer and Serum. So I did use this too. I used this first as my primer and my serum, and then I went in with the Peptides Moisturizer by Bliss. Just saying. And of course the Maybelline, oh my god, the Maybelline Expert Wear single eyeshadow in Made for Mocha. Like, I feel like this is the perfect like brow color. And the NYX Brow Glue, look at how I can just stick out those hairs. I love it. I've never had like thick brows. So in order to have a product that can do that and give me that lamination type of look, that's what it looks like to me. I feel like I went and had my brows laminated, but I haven't. Okay, I just used the NYX Brow Gel like this, or Brow Glue, sorry. The NYX, the Brow Glue is so good. It does grow out my brows. I cannot believe I can see my brows now. Back in the day, you could not see it. My brows were basically drawn on, and you can actually see my brow hairs. Like, come on now. Amazing product. You should try this if you haven't. The NYX, the Brow Glue is so freaking good. I highly recommend it. And even these little single eyeshadows, y'all, you don't have to put these on as brow colors. You can use these as eyeshadows because they basically are. But I do love these little eyeshadow palettes here for my brows. It's just so convenient and easy just to grab. Have a little palette that you use to do your brows, okay? And what else? Oh, my brushes. Like, come on, y'all. This is so amazing. This put on my bronzer so good. I've got to clean it, y'all. I dropped it after I just started using it, and I don't use anything that I've dropped on the floor without cleaning it. But anyways, you guys, this is amazing. This is the powder brush by LA Colors. Highly recommend it. It's so soft. I was able to blend out my bronzer so neat and so precise and all of that stuff. Just a wonderful brush. It's really big, but it's very soft, and it just spread the product on your face so beautifully. So I highly recommend this powder brush as well as the concealer brush. This blended out my concealer so well. You got one side to actually add on the contour if you want, or you can use this side to contour. It's up to you. And then you got this side here that blends out the concealer. Y'all saw just blending out the concealer. This just blends so well, the concealer so well, that it just blends into the skin. Like, you can't even see where my concealer lines is. Like, look at this, okay? Look at this look. Like, I'm stunned. I'm amazed. I look amazing. I hope you can see it, because I can see it, okay? I'm pretty sure you see it, okay? All right, so what else? The foundation. Oh my gosh. This is luxury in the drugstore. You know, it's only certain foundations that I get in drugstore that I actually say is luxury in the drugstore. This is luxury. Now I see why it was sold out. So many shades was sold out. And this shade, I had to wait on this for over a month, y'all. It took them that long to get it restocked, because what it was, when they were restocking, I probably didn't go to the store. And then when I did go to the store, it was all sold out. That's what I think. So y'all, honestly, this right here is the, you know what. If you're looking for a good foundation that you can actually apply as much as you want. If you want a light coverage, go with one coat. If you want a medium coverage, go 2 coats. And I feel like if you go 3 coats, I feel like it's completely full coverage. Like, I feel like with 2 coats, I got full coverage. Like with the powder and the bronzer added onto it, 2 coats will get you full coverage. Like, look at my makeup. Full coverage. This is amazing. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic, okay, Acid Tinted Serum Foundation. So good. So good. This is luxury in the drugstore, okay? I said it. This is amazing. I don't know what other people are talking about, but if you want an everyday light coverage, one coat will do it, and it looks so beautiful. And if you want just full coverage, do 2 coats, put on a little bronzer, a little powder, whatnot. You got full coverage with 2 coats of this. And for this to be a serum foundation, a lot of serum foundations, usually you have a light coverage. There's only certain serum foundations that give you full coverage results. And this one is one of them, and it's sold in the drugstores. Inexpensive, by a wonderful brand, which is L'Oreal Paris, one of my favorite brands in the drugstore. Y'all did a wonderful job with this foundation, L'Oreal. I'm just so proud of y'all. Y'all did really good with this, because a girl that's on a budget that goes to the drugstore and look for y'all name like L'Oreal, Maybelline, Hard Candy, CoverGirl, just the average drugstore type of makeup. This right here, luxury in the drugstore, is so good, and this is gonna last me a long time. Thank you, L'Oreal, okay? Mwah! Many kisses. This is really good, okay? That's how much I love it. That's luxury right there. That's luxury, because you have the option to go as light as you want or how full coverage you want, and you get this beautiful, nice finish with the hyaluronic acid serum that's in there, and probably other nice face ingredients is in that foundation. I'm not sure, but I know that my skin looks amazing. I'm 45 years old, and look at my skin. This is good. I have to say it like that. Good. G-U-D. Good. Okay. This is very good foundation. Okay. All right. Thank you, L'Oreal Paris. Thank you. Okay. So I believe, one more product. The Believe Beauty You're Covered Liquid Concealer in Cocoa. Amazing. Okay, look at my contour. I put it on, and y'all, this is the perfect color. This is the perfect contour I like to use when it gets cold outside. I like for my contour to be bold like. Normally in the summertime, I don't like it as bold. Sometimes I do have it bold, sometimes I don't. You know, I'm back and forth, but when it gets cold out, I love strong and neat and beautiful makeup. That's just what I like. Like how I got my makeup on right now, this is what I like for the Christmas season, the New Year season. I want you to see my makeup. I don't want to just wear like natural makeup during the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I want y'all to see me and see I'm happy to see another Thanksgiving. I'm happy to celebrate the holidays. You know, I want to show that I'm happy. I want y'all to see I feel wonderful, and I want y'all to see my makeup. But y'all, this is a good contour shade for me during the winter months. I love a bold contour or just a bronze really nicely. I love it. You guys, highly recommend it. So if I'm not mistaken, that is everything that I used. I hope y'all enjoyed this makeup look. This is actually a makeup look for my Snazzy Saturday. So now I'm about to go put on my clothes, do my Snazzy Saturday, but I decided to do this makeup look for y'all because I told y'all I would. Now I will come back and do an eye makeup honest on and let y'all see every step. Like I basically did show y'all every step, but y'all didn't get to see me like blend it out and put it on. I just told you the shades I had just put on and blended it out. But I will come back if y'all want me to. Now I'm not into makeup videos, but I do haul stuff over here, and I know some of you might want to see what some of these items that I purchased, how they look on me and all that. So I understand that, and I will do a makeup look for that, but I'm not doing makeup looks. I'm done with makeup. I'm not in the makeup community. I'm in the fashion community. I love doing fashion, but for you guys, if anytime y'all want to see any of my makeup that I may do or show y'all on this channel as far as a haul, if y'all want to see it, let me know, because I won't do this all the time. I decided to do it today because today actually it was a good day. It really was. It was a good day because the chaos with my birth control, y'all have no idea what I went through. I really didn't explain it because I felt like it was too what is it, TMI, too much information. I felt like it was something I should keep to myself, but it got really chaotic and very scary in the month of October on top of that, going into November, and it's my birthday, but it is so much better today. So I felt like coming in here, putting on some makeup and just thanking God. Thank you, God, for helping me with the situation, for real. So yeah, and everybody that has contributed to trying to help me as well. But I will see a nurse concerning, you know, the birth control and all of that, and see what's best for me, because that birth control is not good for me. Okay, I thought it was, it made my skin look beautiful, but outside of that, it did not work the way it's supposed to. But y'all, that's too TMI, too much information, okay? But y'all, felt good, and I wanted to put on some makeup tonight, and I wanted to use my new makeup, and so I did, and I just love the way everything turned out. This lipstick called Mika, which is by L'Oreal Color Rich. I love y'all lipstick as well, L'Oreal. Keep doing your thing. Your new lipsticks are absolutely amazing, so soft and so creamy. And always have that original old school type of, I wouldn't say old school, but it just has that little perfume smell that I like personally. Some people don't. I love it, and I love the way the L'Oreal lipstick feels on my lips. My lips always look so smooth when I put on L'Oreal lipstick. So, as well as hard candy too. So, thank y'all a bunch. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hate to tell y'all that this video is long, but it's me. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't long. I'm sorry. This is Sheila Shamay. This is how I do it. And so, yeah, you guys, I thank y'all for watching. Much love. Let me go ahead and get this snazzy Saturday video going, okay? I need to, because it's getting late. It's time for supper, and I'm getting hungry, okay? So, yeah, you guys, thank you for watching, and much love to everyone. Please take care of yourself out there, and I will see y'all in my next video. Hopefully, it will be a car vlog. I know that I can do it now. I've got this situated, okay? So, look forward to some car vlogs coming up, and so thank you a lot. Mwah! Much love to everyone. Bye-bye.